with Liz, Danny, Brando, and Todd.
Hey, kid!
Welcome to Ballbusters, a show for fans by fans. From who's hot, like the Milwaukee Bucks, to who's not, like the U.S. national men's basketball team, to everything in between. I am your host tonight, Dirt McCoy, and with me, as always, is the man without a plan, Mr. Big T Little Odd.
Here I am.
The diva receiver MVP of Ballbusters, the famous, world famous Liz Taylor.
Hello, hello.
And our special guest tonight is Monty.
Hey, hey.
All right.
Closer. Get in there. Talk to
You can get real up close and personal.
Yeah,
Don't be afraid of it.
You can make out with the big black mic right there if you want to. I'm content, but...
I think Liz is going to... All right. So we're going to have to change that cover after this one, apparently, right?
So what's going on this week? What did you guys get into? Anything interesting?
I'm trying to think what happened this week.
Well, me and Todd got drunk and watched the home run derby. That happened.
Yeah?
Who won that?
That was won by Pete Alonso from the New York Mets.
Alonso, yep. Second time in a row.
Are the Mets good?
No, but he is.
Yeah, he got on a run that was
he hit 35 in the first round, which is a new record. So he broke Ken Griffey Jr.'s record in the first round, hit 35.
Yeah,
but
he was a beast. I mean, when he got on a run, I mean, Ohtani, he got ruined by, I think his pitcher was kind of just giving him bad pitches, wasn't consistent. And then the other guy, who was the other guy, the cancer battler?
Trey Mancini.
Yeah,
that was a great story. I wanted him to win.
He was kind of the story of it.
So the story, Trey Mancini plays for the Baltimore Orioles. 2019, the season ends. He's going through like postseason, workouts and stuff, and he's fatigued. He's not feeling well. Goes to the doctor, finds out he's got like stage 3 colorectal cancer.
Yeah.
And ends up missing the whole 2020 season, has surgery, goes through chemo, goes through radiation. I mean,
he did what he had to do,
right.
But he came out where
he comes back in 2021 and his first at bat back in Camden Yards hits a home run, and he's been on a tear, and he made it. So in the home run derby, it's like the March Madness. It's like 2 brackets, right? 4 guys on each side?
Who did he take out?
He took out Matt Olson from the Athletics. And then he took out, was it
Peel or Soto?
No, Salvador Perez, I thought.
Salvador went to the
Salvador from
Perez,
the Royals.
Dodgers.
Yeah.
Oh! Sorry.
But he made it all the way to the finals. And lost by 1 home run to Pete Alonso.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But Alonso got hot.
It was a great story. Yeah, it would have been an awesome story to have him win, but Pete Alonso is a beast.
Sometimes I wish everybody was there for Shitani, right?
For Ohtani, yes.
Ohtani.
Yeah.
Damn it, I always put an S in there. I don't know why. Ohtani.
You put extra letters in everyone's name.
I'm still working on my English major here, okay? I'm still trying to figure out the P's and Q's here. Right? But anyways, he's who everybody was there for, and you watch it, you're like, man, he's going out real quick. His first 10 hits were dribblers to the second baseman for the most part.
He was hitting line drives. They were hard hits, but they weren't high.
A lot of them were not good, but then he got moving. He managed to get himself into a playoff in that battle. But when Soto comes out 3 pitches, hits 3 home runs, it's like, man, pressure is on, and he didn't know how to retaliate to that.
It was cool, though, but Ohtani donated all of his home run derby money and his all-star money that he got for playing that week. He donated it to the support staff of the Los Angeles Angels, which is cool because that's something that's been talked about for years. So all of these hourly employees that bring the jerseys to the locker room, that fill the ice and all that sort of shit, he donated all that money to them because those guys get paid like very, very little money, and they work 60 hours a week, but they get paid very little money because if they don't want the job, there's 100 people behind them that do because they want to work for the team. So that was cool of him to like give all of his money to them.
So what were you doing in Charlotte there, Marshmallow?
I was just visiting my friend, visiting my friend. It was pretty fun.
What'd y'all do up there? I heard you went to a baseball game?
Yeah. Charlotte Knights, they totally lost after a rain delay.
Who did they play?
I don't know.
Was it minor league? What was the A faction there? Was it one, single, double, triple?
Triple A.
Was it single, double,
I think it was
triple?
like triple.
Because
there was.
the thing I like about minor league games is you get personal with it, and they always seem to have the newest technology. Like I went down in Dunedin to see, I think Toronto's minor league team play there.
Yeah,
and they had plastic cups that you just set down on something. They filled up with beer with no foam,
from the bottom.
Yeah, from the bottom, and then a magnet stuck on it when it was full, and you're like, "That's only $2." I'm like,
yeah, they test out all the new stadium technology at the minor league parks.
Oh,
but the thing that Todd's talking about, what's cool about it is it saves so much money because you don't waste beer. But what it is it's like a pint glass, and in the bottom of it there's a metal ring, and so you have what looks like a coaster that's magnetic. They drop that into the cup, and it magnets to the bottom. So when you refill your beer, they stick it on top of like the thing that would clean your glass at a bar.
Yeah.
They stick it on top of that, and they press it down, and it fills the glass from the bottom with no foam. And off you go. They fill them. It's so quick. They get everybody through the line.
That and they're so personal though. I mean, you feel like you're involved. Like when we went to that women's soccer game, Orlando Pride, I'm like, man, this is the most personal I've ever been into a game. Like usually when I'm at a Lions game, I'll yell some shit out, right?
Yeah.
I'll try and be third base coach over there, right? I'm signing with my mouth. But at the Pride, I'm like, man, if I really get vicious like I do there, they're gonna hear me.
And then I'm gonna have to back it up.
Right. But I still like that though. That's the most. Man, other than going to see the Orlando Lions play back in 1993 with my dad in middle school.
Oh yeah,
when it was that was completely different. That's a different.
They weren't even in the MLS.
No, they were around.
But they
USFL.
were
they were still
USFL,
the Lions.
Yeah.
That's why the Lions came to them.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that was personal because I was a young kid. I was really excited in soccer. But then you go to the big games, you're like, yeah, we want to see big crowds, but. Then when you go to the smaller games, you're like, man, this is way more personal. Mm-hmm. I don't see how people are not more interested to come here when the viewing is so awesome. You can pick where you want to go. There's nobody going to say, hey, you can't go sit at half field.
They don't look at anything.
You can sit at the corner. You can go pick out. You can pretty much go to these games and figure out where you want to sit. If there was ever an environment that you're like, man, I'm going to World Cup. Where do I want to sit? Best view I've ever seen is about 20 feet high over the corner stick.
Yeah.
That's my spot.
Yeah.
That's the spot where you want to build your house?
Yes.
Todd was like, when I get rich, I'm going to build a house right there so I can watch every game and get fucked up.
And the thing, too, is when you go to a Pride game, I guarantee you there's more gold per player on that field than you ever see when you go to a Lions game.
Yeah.
There's way more players on that field that day who have World Cups, who have
but it's
Player of the Year awards.
That's an unfair comparison.
How?
No, it's not.
Equal pay, Todd.
Because the women win so much more. I agree. You're right.
The women, U.S. women are the entrepreneurs.
That's like half a Pride.
I know, but we're the entrepreneurs in almost every major
But what's
sport.
Marta got to do with that?
It doesn't.
Marta is the most decorated female soccer player of all time.
How many World Cups does she have?
Marta has her own holiday in Brazil.
Yeah, how many World Cups does she have?
She has 6 World Player of the Year awards.
That's fine.
No man has ever won 6.
Yeah,
so does Messi. So does Messi, but Messi doesn't. He finally got his first major title this last weekend in Copa Mundial.
This is what I'm talking about.
No. That's what I'm saying. She doesn't. I am talking about women's sports in general. U.S. women created the sport of soccer for the most part. They're the entrepreneurs of it. They should be the dominant one, just like the men. Brazil kind of seemed to be the entrepreneur in the early 50s. They changed the sport, made Zynga their thing, and they ran through it still. And then now and Messi finally got his first title, major cup title ever.
That's crazy.
And he's at the end of his life. He's at the end of his run.
How old is he? Like
34.
34.
I was going to say 36.
Just as Ronaldo. Ronaldo's only major.
Ronaldo's like 36.
Only major country title is Euros 2016, 2014 maybe. Yeah, but they're still the greatest player in the world. But USA women, they dominate that.
Okay, but you're kind of. That's how Marta is. Just because she didn't win in Brazil, she's the greatest player from Brazil.
U.S. women dominators.
Oh, hell yeah.
So, anyways.
Equal pay.
God. I seen a guy one time could fit 17 bananas in his mouth. Phooey.
Is he fishing?
That's what he just did for 10 minutes on us.
Whatever.
Anyway, so here's the thing. All I was trying to say is, when you go to a Lions game, I guarantee you that if you round up all the players on the field, you have more championships and more accomplishments on a field at a Pride game than you do at a Lions game.
100%.
That's what I'm saying. Is the women are the entrepreneurs in the USA, as we should.
That's a yes or no. And then we move on. We don't have to debate this. This sounds fucked up when you try to debate shit like that.
I'm not debating that. I'm telling you the truth about it.
I think that's
the truth about it.
I think it's
that's not a debate.
I
mean, that's the truth of it.
It's like I would have gone to a Birmingham Barons game to watch Michael Jordan play baseball, not because I want to see him play baseball, because I want to be close to Michael Jordan. Yeah. It's an intimate environment.
Was he shooting free throws that night? All right, let's get it.
What do you got, Todd? You want to do it? Are you ready?
I guess. I mean,
let's do it.
Why not?
I was just going to play the wrong music just to fuck with him, but I'm not going to do it.
Fine.
Our sponsor doesn't deserve that.
Our sponsor.
This is the music that gets our sponsors blood pumping.
Here's Big T, Little Odd with the NBL and the NBW of the week.
All right, this segment of NBL NBW is brought to you by 3B Debris Removal. It's an Orlando-based, insured, family-owned, family-operated. Wow, we're all over the place. So once again, I'm not a good reader, but they'll take care. They'll get rid of anything you have, like my bad punctuation skills. He's still working on that.
Oh yeah,
he's still trying to haul that away.
Throw in the bed, the truck, and take it away.
Right. Just doesn't work like that. But he'll get rid of other stuff for you. He'll get rid of your old washed-up washer, dryer. That carpet you don't know what to do with, whatever it may be. Maybe you need a new couch.
That ex-girlfriend you want to get out of the house.
Well, I mean, man.
Possibly.
They leave so many trademarks that you're like, man, they always have a reason to come back. You got to be careful with that. So you should visit day or night. Rocco does it right. Call 321-263-9697 or visit 3bdebrisremoval.com.
There you go. Good job, buddy.
I made a chore.
That was a first.
Like $5 allowance after that one. It was like cleaning the toilet when you're 5. You're like, oh, I don't know, man.
So what do you got for us?
Oh, let's see. What do we got here?
Explain what NBL NBW is for Monty.
Oh, NBL is a natural born loser. And NBW is a natural born winner. Have you ever met one?
Not you, but yeah.
Oh shit!
All right. So I still got a chance.
She's been here for an hour and she's already got life figured out.
Oh, you're killing me, Smalls. All right. Man, I didn't reorganize this very well.
I'm shocked.
Yeah. Well, it's been a tough week for Seattle sports fans. And it started off with a natural-born whiffer. DK Metcalf can't hit a softball.
I saw that.
This guy is a freak of nature. As a wide receiver, we've seen him make some amazing catches, so he has hand-eye coordination.
Yeah.
Not with a bat and a ball, though. I'm going to pull it up for you.
Which was seen when he was waving to the pitcher. When he was waving to Finch, right?
Yeah, Jenny Finch.
Who is very hot. She played for U of A.
After he struck out on 3 pitches. Yeah. I mean, that's the only hand-eye coordination we saw out of that.
Yeah. That was a good one, though.
Let's see. I really didn't. No, I'm going to go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
We have Vlad Guerrero Jr.
Oh, yeah.
he joins Frank Robinson from 1971 and Roberto Alomar from 1998 to win the MVP of the All-Star game, and then follow that up with their next plate appearance getting a home run.
Yeah.
I mean,
and he hit a home run in the All-Star game too.
Yeah, he hit a bomb.
Oh yeah, 468 feet.
Just a straight bomb. Yeah, I think that was what it was.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's get into a loser here.
What's that?
We have a natural-born losers, and that's Japan. How shitty is it to invest $20 billion to host the Olympics, and because of COVID crap, no fans will be allowed to attend? So they won't get any return on their investment.
Oh, man.
Even though with like ticket sales and concessions, they still weren't going to get it back, but it just sucks for them. I mean,
ain't our problem.
It is because it's gonna, because the Olympic Committee, they will donate a pile of money to
the IOC,
right? But now next Olympics, like, man, we're kind of cut short because Japan gave us nothing back. All right.
Yeah. I just hope the athletes get +1s. Well, so at least there's somebody cheering when you win.
No, nothing. Nothing. Man. Japan has a vaccination rate of like 13-15%.
Oh, damn.
And yeah, that's irrelevant. It just sucks for family members.
Yeah. Okay. So to butt in, so Alex Morgan, you know how she just had her daughter Charlie.
Yeah.
Charlie can't come. None of Alex Morgan's family can come. It's just Alex Morgan.
Oh wow.
So she's gonna be away from her daughter for a month.
Oh man.
After just having her 7-8 months ago.
That sucks.
Is it her middle name Shane? Sorry.
Hey, also, Rocco is in the comments section saying if you mention Ballbusters when you schedule your appointment with 3B to removal, you get 10% off.
Hey,
look at that.
What do you think about that, Montana Marshmallow?
10%.
Tell us about yourself, Marshmallow.
Don't you have a bit you're doing?
Yeah, it's all right. We're roasting stuff tonight, right? I like roasting marshmallows. And she happens to be like the queen of marshmallows.
Oh. Yeah. I sell marshmallows.
She sells marshmallows. There you go.
And she also played soccer.
I did.
Did you see the trailer for
Colorado.
the Ghostbusters movie? Where all the marshmallows are popping out of the bags? It's pretty cool.
Oh, I haven't seen that one then.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get back into this. I am all over the place. My eyesight's not working very well. And we got a natural-born look-alike at Tampa Bay Lightning. Nikita Kucherov got involved with the Russian mafia when he was 28. Doesn't he look a lot like Bert Kreischer?
He looks just like Bert Kreischer.
With his shirts off during interviews.
So
I haven't seen this.
Nikita, is that the one that was cussing?
Yes, he was shirt on, drinking a Bud Light.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, let's do a little history too. 1941 New York Yankee.
You're not going to mention Richard Sherman?
I'm going into history now. I'm going to go back to. I got a couple things.
Okay.
You better keep your shit together.
I thought the NBL MBW was over with. You're going into history now.
No, I forgot to do history, and I had some things.
There you go.
1941, New York Yankee Joe DiMaggio's 56-game hitting streak ends in Cleveland.
Well, everything, hopes and dreams included, end in Cleveland.
This, for me, is a big thing. I grew up running a lot. And like a sub 4 mile was fucking something you'd never get close to, right? Yeah. But anyways, 1979, Sebastian Coe of the UK runs a world record 3-minute 49-second mile in Oslo. Man, I wrote that all. Man, I got shit mixed up right here. Yeah, anyways.
So was his name Oslo and he ran it somewhere else, or what do we
No, I just have a run-on sentence.
Oh.
I need to space that out right there.
Yeah.
One ran into the other. I'm like, what
the teacher's kid should know better than that.
What the hell does Deion Sanders have to do with this?
All right.
So there is a Yankee Yankee player I like. 1990 New York Yankee Deion Sanders primetime hits an in the park home run.
1990?
Yeah.
He was at the Yankees in 90?
Deion Sanders?
I thought he was with the Braves at that point. All right.
90? No, he was. I think that was later on.
He was with the Braves in the World Series in 91. So.
Yeah, I always thought he played for the Braves. I didn't.
Well, he played for the Braves.
Played for another
first,
team.
I thought, and then he went to the Yankees.
I never knew he played for the Yankees.
Yeah, he did play for the Yankees for sure. Yeah.
All right.
Prime time.
Last one I have in history. 2005, 13 ESPY Awards. Lance Armstrong, natural born winner for being the best bicycler. With one testicle.
That seems like a pretty limited group. I mean, there's probably a group I can figure out as like, the best. Fuck. I mean, I have to think about that. I don't want to get myself in trouble.
Hey, did you hear?
Did everybody have the Live Strong bracelet?
I think everybody. Yeah,
I had
one. I had Live Strong pants that I sparred in.
Was it yellow?
Years.
Right? Was it yellow?
I think it was yellow, but yeah. I used to have a Live Strong set of workout pants, man.
Live workout pants.
I did. I wore those things through a lot of classes to where the string burn out, and it's like, man, now they just don't fit me even in my fat size no more. I gotta get rid of them.
And your testicles were good in those Live Strong? You
I
still
haven't had them tested, but
maybe they're only fitted for one testicle, Todd.
They still seem to dangle at the right angle. All right?
I don't know if there is a right angle, but I'll go with you on that.
All right. Richard Sherman was naturally born wasted. I mean, this guy wrecks his car by himself into a barrier. Runs to his relative's house.
What are his in-laws?
Rings a doorbell a few times. And it's like, all right, I'm just going to break through. I'm going to charge the wide receiver here. Start slamming into this door. Well, I mean, he's a free agent, right?
He's old. He's washed up. He's done.
He's probably going to be playing in the Citrus State League.
The longest yard or the Citrus State League. Yeah, the mean machine.
Even though it's the wrong state, but still. I got another one here. This is to make women proud right here. We have natural born winners this week. Oh, wait a minute. That's wrong. Oh, natural born loser of teeth award goes to not my parents' dentures, but to Dwayne Haskins. Was his wife a Golden Glove boxing champion?
She played some sport. Was it like basketball or something?
How good do her biscuits taste? That's what I'm wondering, right?
Have you seen her?
She throws a 2-piece and a biscuit on him.
Have you seen her? She's very pretty. Yeah. I'd probably let her punch me in the mouth too.
What?
She's pretty.
You're taking your teeth into your own hand here.
I'll get veneers.
Veneers. Teeth can be replaced. Right? I mean, hot ass cannot. I feel like a douche even saying that.
So what are you going to do to make her want to punch you in the face? I mean, are you going to bite her somewhere, make her angry? What's going to go on here?
I don't even know. I never thought about that.
No, you got to do something to make her punch in the face. Like, he got punched in the face because he went to the bar early with his friends.
It was the Bachelor.
On their re-wedding vows thing. It's like, something went awry.
Yeah, but the girls went out too, and then the boys went out.
Mercedes must have showed up and was like, hey, man.
They all came back and they were all fucked up,
Well, how long have they been together? Because they
got married like a year ago.
Remember last year? He got kicked out of the league for going to a strip club
without a mask.
Without a mask and having all the girls
no mask in Haskins.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. That's what.
Yeah, this guy is the king of bad decisions, apparently.
All right.
But he's doing it on Main Street, like I read on public.
What else do I got here?
Steelers.
I got one last one.
What do you got?
Natural born winners this week. It's sports related, but not. And that goes to the Cuban people.
Oh, yeah.
Cuba has put out a bunch of great athletes in boxing, baseball, MMA. We have a local personality, Sabrina from the News Junkie. That's Cuban.
Yes.
I mean, let's get behind the movement. Let's fucking help them out. I mean, I don't know what else to say about that. I mean, they're kind of handicapped down there on how they fight back. We got to do something with them. So,
No, it's sad.
It's
And it's so close to here. Man. It's sad.
Can I tell you a story about Cuba? The first time I ever dealt with a Cuban person.
What's that?
Not first time, but that I got like family oriented with it. It's when the Marlins won the World Series in 2003.
2005.
2005.
Yeah.
I was in Miami.
No, it was. You're right. 03.
03.
Everything. Yeah.
And I was in Miami, and we go down to 27th Street, Little Havana, and we're banging on pots and pans, and traffic jam is so heavy that we get out of the vehicles. We're like, hey, got to talking to somebody. He's like, hey, man. I was like, man, I am so thirsty right now. He's like, you want a beer? He's like, yeah, come on, follow me. So we walk down the street. We go into a house. I'm like, oh, so where you live? He goes, I don't even know these people. I just seen the first house I saw with a refrigerator in it. He goes, but
oh, man.
He opens it up. He's like, grabs me a beer, gives me a beer. The owner comes out and says, Marlins won. Woo! I'm like, what? I'm like, I did just.
Didn't that night end though with you going to the emergency room?
It did.
Because he ended up on the back of a flatbed.
I'll tell that. Well, after that happened, I grabbed a few beers. I went back to the truck, sat in the traffic jam. I'm banging on a pot and pan. We're having a good time. And the truck takes off. Well, I sat on the tailgate. I fell out, lost my balance. After one of these Cuban beers this guy gave me.
God knows what his face was.
Who knows what was in there, right? I lost my balance. I go down. I hit head first on the back on a sewer grate.
Oh.
So I wake up next to the propane tanks at Walgreens with Jim Beam, Black, Vin. Oh, there's a whole bunch of medical students are looking at me. Hey, Todd. One of them comes running out of Walgreens with a bunch of stuff. I'm like, man, did you pay for this? Like, I just stole it. This is an emergency. I mean, they're all at medical school. And they're looking at me like, Todd, you all right? I was like, what happened? It's like, man, you got knocked out. You're bleeding everywhere. I'm like, where? They put my hand. I'm like, oh, that's a big gash. She's like, you got to go to the hospital. I'm like, nah, I don't know about that. I was like, I think I'm all right now. He goes, Todd, we work at the hospital, Jackson Memorial Hospital. Because we're gonna take you there because they're like third-year interns or third-year students, so they do their time up at the hospital. So as we're leaving, we stopped by 3 different houses so they could get their so they could get their scrubs, right? They walk me in the front door. They're like, Todd, just sit down. Somebody gave me something. Don't fill that out. They go back and they come out. This old guy looks at me. He's like, yeah, just bring him back. And he's like staring me down. I'm like, what's going on? Well, Jim B. Black, his first ever procedure was putting 5 staples in the top of my head. We walked in. I'm like, why do you let me come back here with no paperwork? He goes, Todd. He goes, we told him you're a first-year medical student and you're not going to see him until their 3rd year. So you're good. That was a wild night right there.
And that was also the visit that qualifies Todd to be our volunteer paramedic here.
Yeah. Here we are.
Huh? Did I do the
God, I hope no one gets hurt.
Hold on.
You and me both.
Don't fall out of your chair, please.
I did do the Burt Kreischer.
Remove all tripping hazards.
Right.
All right, let's take a quick break here, and we'll come back and talk about. We do have an interview today for what we've had him on the show before. Keon Papillon, up and coming welterweight out of Lafayette, Louisiana. He'll be fighting next weekend. He's on his way to the big. He'll be 5-0.
He's 5-0 now. He had a fight a few months ago.
Oh, did he?
And now he has another one because he's dusting some people.
Yeah.
Well,
it'll be fun. So hopefully, Todd, this is your job here.
Uh-oh.
You need to find out his shirt size so we can get this motherfucker strapped.
I'm getting him a ball buster.
We're getting him strapped. All right, you guys listen to Ball Busters. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Ball Busters. You're listening to Ball Busters.
Welcome back to Ball Busters. We just went through the NBLs, MBWs with Big T, Little Odd here.
I got bursting news.
What do you got?
An MBW. I didn't think about.
What's that?
Since I have two lesbians here tonight, this is MB winner, Daryl DK. Did I say that right?
Dyke.
I thought that would be funny though.
Wait, so what did he do to win the MBW?
He had a hat trick. They're calling him an own goal for him, but his first start in the Gold Cup, he just got off, which I'm upset about because I want him to stay here in Orlando, but I also want him to prosper. And I'm not going to have a problem waking up at 4 a.m. to watch him play overseas either.
Right, where's he playing?
He's playing in the Gold Cup for USA men's.
Okay.
And they were playing Martinique, which they're not even part of FIFA. So they're just this is their big tournament that they go to is Gold Cup. I mean,
it's the one below Euros.
Yeah, no, not Euros.
It's the one below Euros.
Gold Cup is just CONCACAF.
I'm thinking CONCACAF.
And Martinique is part of that, but they're not recognized by FIFA. So this is their big tournament. And we beat them 6-1. And they were pushing them hard to get another one, but it just didn't happen. So Gerald DK is the man. I mean, I was
Dyke's
listening.
rule.
Let me tell you something about him. DK comes from Nigeria, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's an immigrant, but his other family members are 2 doctors and another professional soccer player. DK left Virginia early, and he's still doing online schooling to get his degree during the Gold Cup.
Wow, really?
Wow.
Now, I'm like, this guy actually has a brain that's a thinker. I like people that can think their way out of stuff.
Yeah.
Not just talent, but be able to problem solve stuff because they make the best. Then you don't end up with a Zidane moment. Uh-huh. You know, like, I'm going to headbutt you out of nowhere, you little Italian stinky fucker.
Oh, man.
You know? By the way,
who is it was it Suarez that broke?
No, he bit everybody. He's a biter.
Well, who's the guy that broke? What's his name? The Brazilian guy.
Zidane.
No.
Zidane broke.
It's not Zidane, Todd. There is a Brazilian player for the Brazilian national team that just had like a stupid fucking transfer bonus right before the pandemic. Neymar. Who was the guy that grabbed Neymar by the shoulders and put a knee in his back and fucked his back all up last World Cup? Who was that guy? You remember what I'm talking about?
I don't know, but I want to send him an invite. Neymar's a drama. You're going to dramatize someone.
Well, I mean, his X-rays were not drama.
Yeah, but he still lost to Messi.
Yeah.
But Brazil will be back. I don't know.
So are we going to get into because we're going to have Keon next segment, and I know a lot of questions and a lot of things we want to talk about with him. What do we want to get into? We want to knock out this quiz?
Let's get into Montana over here.
Okay.
Oh,
I mean, how?
Marshmallow.
What's the altitude over there, Montana?
Todd.
Put on your thinking cap. And on your buzzer. This is the Lizz Quizz.
All right, I'm just going to get straight into it.
What do we got?
Question number 1.
All right.
The National Women's Soccer League was established in 2012 as a replacement for which league?
USFL Women's League.
Oh, come on. All right, I'll give you 4 guesses. Women's Soccer League of America, American Women's Soccer, National Women's Football Association, Women's Professional Soccer.
I already guessed. I'm down.
I even knew this one. I was like, this is an easy question.
Do you know it?
These women questions are tough.
I was going to go with number C. Number C.
I think
Number C.
Did you guess on the
Number
SATs?
Number C.
Well, is number C right?
So you're
was
saying
the football. Is
National
it the
Women's
football
Football
one?
Association? No, just women's professional soccer. That's all it
that
was.
it?
That's it?
That's all
Really?
it was. Yeah, I knew. Like I was like, duh. Like,
Oh, I was going.
WPS,
It doesn't
Women's
matter.
Professional Soccer.
Yeah.
Okay.
all right, question number 2.
All right.
This is also women's soccer.
Okay.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Fuck you, Todd. The Americans lost their very first game in group play. Who defeated them?
What group play of what year?
2008.
Ooh,
Group
2000.
The
play.
score was 2-0.
Fuck. I got it down to 2 teams, and I'm going with the Swedes.
No.
Damn it.
Yeah, I was like,
It's gotta be France or
2008, you said?
Yep.
2008.
The Olympics.
And that was their first loss in group play.
Yep.
Okay.
England. One of the
Okay.
England games. In group?
All right, I'm going to say Todd was kind of close.
What'd I say?
So you said Sweden. You said Sweden. So think of that region.
Dirt.
You know what I mean?
Denmark.
No.
Wow.
You have Finland,
Norway?
you have Iceland.
Yes.
Ah!
Another set of tall women up there.
It's like that or Iceland or one of those areas. Yeah.
Finland, something like. I don't, are Finland? Is there? Are they?
Finland,
they
yeah,
are.
they're in
They're
there.
Finnish.
Yep.
They're attached to Denmark.
Oh yeah. Okay. I don't know my geography. All right. Question number 3. What jersey number did Mia Hamm wear?
Fucking Christ.
Oh my God, you guys!
10.
If you get this
Todd,
wrong,
10.
no,
Dirt.
9.
no. What'd you say?
Number 9.
Yes.
Ah.
Like it's Mia Hamm.
Yeah, but I mean, I know these players' names. I know Brandy Chastain, all of them, but I don't know what
doesn't-
jersey number they wore.
Dirt.
I mean,
Dirt.
But you
Dirt. It's a
start
yeah.
doing
Hold
your
on.
All right.
research.
Okay.
Hold on. It's irrelevant on this because jersey numbers go by your status on the team, right?
Right,
And
right.
men's it's number 10.
right? Yeah.
You know, women's apparently now I know it's number 9.
Okay.
Yeah, this 9 is a playmaker, a midfielder, somebody that moves up. A 10 is just a dedicated.
But you also had like Brandy Chastain. You also had like
I would say, like,
Julie.
Nobody else would dare to wear that jersey
9
number.
through like 14
Yeah.
Okay.
are your like prime numbers.
I always called it 2 through 12 for me. I mean, if you wore one of those numbers,
This is another number question.
No, I know, but if you wore jersey number 2 through 12, that means you're a starter.
Okay.
Or 2 through 11, and you got the goalkeeper number 1. So
All right.
All right. Women's soccer. Who wore the number 6?
Jesus Christ, what year?
Current.
No.
I need
Think of Mia Hamm era.
Oh God,
I just said her name.
Alicia Schmidt.
No.
No, that's the
That's-
running
we
chick
were
that you
literally
want to
talking
bone.
about
I
like
know.
Brando.
I don't.
What?
Brandy.
Brandy Chastain.
There you go.
Ah.
Cheater.
All right. Next question. I have more
Oh,
questions.
okay.
tonight.
You're
Yeah.
good. You're good. Go ahead.
In 2018, which team became the first to win both the NWSL Shield and the championship? A, Kansas City. B, Orlando Pride. C, Reign FC. D, North Carolina Courage.
Dirt.
Todd, go.
Rain FC.
No.
I'm gonna go with Courage.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was 2018.
They're always good. Like,
Well, they
they're
won in
always
19
good.
too,
Like
though, didn't they?
the eye
Oh, okay.
of the
All right.
tiger.
That was the first
She's
year they
fighting
did both,
tonight
though.
too. Sorry.
That's the first year they did both. The Shield and the
Oh, okay.
championship.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And this one was easy for me too. If you guys
can't
suck
believe
if
I
you don't
got a-
get this.
Trick question.
I'm like
That's my
better
first
shut
I'm
the
not a
hell
good
up.
test taker.
one.
I don't work well under pressure.
I don't.
We got that when she's like, I'm gonna guess C, like she did on her SATs or
Number
ACs.
C.
I'm gonna Christmas tree the fuck out of this quiz.
I have done my homework.
I've done that before and I actually passed.
I have too.
I have done
I
my
wrote
homework.
eat a dick with the and still passed for some reason. I don't know how. But I wrote eat a dick with the bubbles on the fucking test and I still passed and I don't know how.
I did research and I'm like, most of the questions answers, if you go through them, are going to be C. I'm like, well, if I'm going to guess, it's going to be C.
Question number 5. Who leads the world women's soccer in caps?
World?
was easy,
The
too.
world?
Yeah, who
Dirt.
leads the world in caps?
Dirt. It's got to be Megan Rapinoe.
Nope.
No, really?
Think.
Close.
Think.
Hmm?
Think.
Goalkeeper.
Think like.
Is this active, like current?
No.
Oh shit! I thought you meant like who leads like.
I'm gonna
active
No,
now.
who's number one still right now?
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
all
go
time.
with-
all time.
Big butthole Hope.
I don't think that was her actual
No.
nickname.
No.
It's at least it wasn't on the trading cards.
I thought.
Well,
What do you say?
goalkeepers get
Would it
the
be
most caps.
Wombat?
No.
Oh, okay.
Abby Wambach. No,
No,
You
I saw her
just.
break
I thought
her
you
leg
said it
once.
after. You said Lily, didn't you?
no, I did not.
Someone said Lily. It's Christine Lilly.
Oh, okay. All right.
She a dandelion?
We're learning.
And this next one is actually, again, one of my fans.
Why are you beating on me?
Osgear.
Oscar?
Okay.
The same one that the question last week about Patrick Mahomes.
Okay. Yes.
All right, so where do I start with this? Hang on. Okay. Okay, so TJ Watt, go Steelers.
Yeah.
He just got engaged
Iceland.
6 or 7 days ago.
Yeah.
His fiance played college soccer at the University of Wisconsin. She was training with Chicago Red Stars,
Yes.
but she couldn't win a starting spot there.
Right.
So she has decided to sign a pro contract in a small European country.
Todd, Iceland.
Yeah.
You sent this one out to
Oh,
us. I can't believe y'all didn't do homework.
No, I did. You already said it. So when she kept rolling, I thought you were wrong. So I was trying to remember what it was that she texted because I remember that. Yeah.
Her name's Danny Rhodes. And actually, so this was yesterday. He went to the game.
Oh, yeah.
And it was her first game for the Icelandic team. She got subbed in the 60th minute. 10 minutes later, she had already hit the crossbar, which set up a goal and scored one herself.
45.
that's awesome.
That's pretty cool.
45 minute later, JJ Watt's like, there are so
TJ
many.
Watt.
TJ Watt, there's so many beautiful women over here in Iceland.
So they have moved on to the Icelandic Cup final, and she is going straight into my fantasy team. That's what he said. Yes, we have fantasy football for Icelandic women's game. Have a great weekend.
That's awesome.
Shout out to him.
Those Watts
Hell yeah.
brothers, they really like soccer players.
Oh, I know.
The question,
Yeah.
the question last week was about Patrick Mahomes because his girl Brittany, I forgot her last name. She played soccer and she also plays for the Icelandic team.
Well, isn't JJ Watt? That was the story that blew up where the headline was JJ Watt's girlfriend something and
TJ.
JJ Watt's JJ Watt,
His
He's
brother.
married.
the
though.
guy that plays for the Texans.
He's married, though.
Okay, can you just
Just like
his
15 years ago.
his wife or girlfriend or whatever? The headline was JJ Watt's wife. Does that make it better? JJ Watt's wife. Blah, and so he went at the paper and he's like, she has a name.
Yeah.
She's
Yep.
not JJ Watt's wife. And
She
he went
actually-
at the paper and he's like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, just
She has
putting
her
her,
own
as
personality,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah.
Well, that gets me into something. And I read something today that Purdue did a study on women's sports and how much they're viewed. Their viewed percentage is 5.4 on however that works,
Yeah.
but it's the same as it was in the 80s. But if you take the Women's World Cup out of it,
Yeah.
it's at like 3.8.
I wonder why
And
that
well,
is.
yeah.
Well, honestly, I'll be completely honest with you. I try to watch the Pride games.
Well,
And you have to
it's-
subscribe to an app and all this other shit. It's bullshit. It's not
about
televised.
the Pride games. It's not about the Pride games. It's about taking the games that they have their own. Softball, fast pitch softball, College World Series is way more exciting than any baseball game I've ever seen.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I mean that is slack. It's just, and I don't know. I think they need to promote other things differently. Like they need to put that on primetime. Let you see some women's college championships, fast pitch softball. You're like, man, there's no time to react to nothing, and they get it done. You get to see all the moves you would ever want to see in baseball. You're going to see it in softball, but you're going to see it a lot more often.
There has to be at some point some sort of agreement that's made and this goes with all sports, but there has to be some sort of agreement that's made that, like, for fans, for people who want to watch something, that there should be some sort of network that we can subscribe to where you can watch what you want to watch.
Because like your favorite teams or your favorite
the problem with it
sports.
is that, like, for example, I have basic cable here. I hate cable. I don't want
even
cable.
have cable.
But you know why I have cable? Because that's the only way I can watch the fucking Rays games, because they're only on Spectrum. They're not on any of the other networks. So I have to pay cable just to watch those games. Now I pay another $8 a month
for Paramount
in order to watch the Pride game. The Pride games. It's all over the fucking place. And so the problem with it is that all these sports you're talking about
are televised.
They're televised.
Yeah.
But you gotta have 19 different fucking services in order to watch them.
No.
And it sucks. It's like there should be a way to watch these things. If you want to watch them, they should be accessible.
The Women's College World Series is always on, I think it's ESPN too.
You shouldn't have to buy cable to watch
You don't buy cable.
a
You
Lions
buy
game.
streaming.
When you live here.
You buy streaming access. I don't want to call that cable. Cable's directed into your house.
What streaming app can you watch the Lions games on here? In Orlando.
I go to local
They're blocked
65.
out.
And they're blocked out.
Yeah,
you
they're
have
blocked
to
out.
have cable.
And I'm not against. I don't have to have cable. I'm going
to start yanking my pubes out because I'm bald.
I will watch it in Spanish. It doesn't bother me.
I got 2 more questions.
What are you talking? Yeah. All right, go ahead.
That's still local television.
This is
Just go ahead.
I could go to channel
okay.
27,
Let
work
her-
the
let her
radar,
continue. Go ahead.
and still pick up the
On
Spanish channel in
Telemundo?
Espanol. Yeah. I have no problem with that.
Guess
All
what,
right.
Todd? If you don't have basic cable, you can't get fucking Telemundo, even with a fucking
If you have
antenna.
channel 27 is I'm just
That's
telling
basic cable.
Yeah, all you have to do is
But if
buy
you
the
don't
antenna
have basic
package.
cable.
No, he's wrong, but go ahead.
All right,
Okay,
this is
so-
just off the top of my head. I
Yeah.
just thought
Go
of
ahead. There you go.
2 more.
Go ahead.
Okay, so Space Jam 2.
All right. Oh, I
Just
just
got
watched that
released.
last night.
Yes.
Okay, so which WNBA star is in Space Jam 2?
Oh, God. Had to be
This is
that.
so easy.
Tarazio.
You're right, but it's not how you say it. Diana Taurasi.
Taurasi.
I would call it.
Taurasi.
I want to comment on this movie too because
I haven't seen it, so no spoiler alerts.
I'm not going to spoil alert you.
Okay.
Like it. I'm not a LeBron fan. Don't get me wrong. And then the other day I seen a post come up from the Black Adam Scheffler, and
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
anyways, and he did not have LeBron in his top 10, but he had O'Shea Ohtani.
Okay.
I'm not sure why.
Shohei Ohtani.
Whatever.
O'Shea Ohtani is his
Do what I mean,
Irish
not what I
adopted
say.
brother.
But still, I thought it was a great movie. It had a lot going on with it. It brought back a bunch of characters you haven't seen in a while. It made you think about stuff. I mean, the old actor that did the movie shows up. I mean, what are you talking about?
I just got mad when someone told me that Michael Jordan was in it, not Michael B. Jordan.
Oh,
so I
come
was
on.
like,
Spoiler
oh shit,
alert.
Michael Jordan's in it? And
I
it's
tried
Michael
not
B.
to
Jordan.
say that. He was
Well,
up
I
there.
mean, you can look it up, the cast. Like, all right, then
There is a
the
good
last
story about
question.
that, but go ahead.
Last question. Which WNBA player just scored, the first player ever to score 3,000 points?
Oh, God. I can't remember her name. It's M.
I'm not ashamed to say I know nothing about WNBA.
I know, but I've read that. I
tried so
read
hard.
Stuff, and
Yeah, I'm going to give you a hint. She's married to a women's soccer player.
Sue Bird.
Yep.
Sue Bird. There you go.
so close to an M.
That's one thing. I love women's MMA. I
Good
love
job.
women's soccer.
I don't watch WNBA either.
I've tried so hard, and it's more fun to hit myself in the head with a mallet.
No.
It's just not fun to me.
It's boring.
I can't watch. It's so bad. I'm just
It's
being
not-
honest. It's
not.
bad.
I will agree with you on this. But
It's like
no.
NBA before they let black people play. That's what it's like.
That's pretty
Honestly.
harsh. That's pretty harsh.
It
Because
is.
I will say this is because this afternoon I turned on sports. There was no sports to be had between 12 and 4 o'clock. Maybe a little motorcycle racing. Maybe this. Oh, you can watch the British Open. But that's when they need to promote their time correctly. Because I would watch it when there's just, and it would make me become a fan, just like going to the Pride games. I'm going to learn Christy Ledoux. Or said
What?
that wrong too?
You said Sydney LaRue? Christy Ledoux? Is that the sister of Chris Ledoux, the old rodeo rider that Garth Brooks wrote songs about? Like, seriously, Kawani fucking, like, where are we going with this?
It doesn't matter. I brought attention to the name. That's what I was going
We're going to have to
with.
get, when you go to a foreign country, you can have that thing you put in your ear, and then it listens, and when people speak a foreign language, it translates it for you. We're going to have to all get those for Todd.
I'm way better at Spanish than any of you.
I sure fucking hope so.
Donde está?
Donde está.
Donde está?
All right, you know what? Let's do this. Let's take a break. We're going to come back, and we're going to
That was
have
a question.
We're gonna have Keon Papillon on the air with us. He's got a match coming up next week in Alabama, Pell City, Alabama. Yeah, and so he's trying to move that win column up another notch.
I'll punch him in the belly.
He's 5-0 right now, right?
I think he's. I thought he was 4-0, and
he
his
had a
post
fight.
said soon to be 5-0 is what his
No.
post said.
I thought
We'll ask him. We'll ask him.
We'll ask him. Yeah,
I'm gonna get up.
I
in
think
this
I'm
shit.
right, but we'll ask him. All right, you're listening to Ballbusters. We'll be right back.
It's like, one day it's not-
You're listening to Ballbusters.
Microphones, wigs, and scouts from the cycles, let's hear them. Volunteers, Bruce fears that we don't work for our tears. Microphones and our maniacs, hear the new boards about that.
You're listening to Ballbusters.
Welcome back to Ballbusters. So we're rescheduling. We were supposed to do an interview this week with Keon Papillon. He is in training for his fight coming up next weekend in
Alabama.
Pell City, Alabama.
Yeah, Pell City, Alabama.
And so, he just sent us a message and said, sorry for the late cancel, but I'll be on the show next Friday. So next Friday, we will have an interview with Keon.
After
while
his
he's-
weigh-in, right?
Yeah, right after his weigh-in. And so after the weigh-in, he's going to go back to the hotel room and give us a call, and we're going to talk about this
I
fight
was
coming up.
hoping to wish him a late happy birthday because he just turned 24. He was born July 2nd, 1997, year I graduated.
The year you graduated.
That's right. I knew we had a connection. I'm telling you. Oh, man.
Oh, man. So he could have been at your graduation. He would have been a couple months old.
No.
No, he would have been. No, you wouldn't have been born yet.
Yeah.
No. You didn't. You
He
didn't
may
have to.
have been in a womb.
Oh man! So we got this big game coming up at 9:00 here. It's Game 5 of the NBA Finals. Bucks 2 wins, Suns 2 wins. We all know where I stand.
I'm
I don't think
committed
the
on the
Bucks. I don't think. I don't think Giannis is going to win an NBA title with the Bucks. Personally, I don't. But here we are. Two games to 2 games.
I want to interrupt.
What are we looking at right now? What do you think is happening?
I want to hear what Marshmallow has to say on this. She's a Midwesterner. I mean, Milwaukee's your territory, right?
No.
No?
No.
It's pretty close,
No.
though. I mean, if
Colorado's
It-
more
it would
west.
be- yeah, I would go more like
Suns.
exactly.
You're
I'd go
easy.
more Suns.
Wait, you're from Colorado,
See,
right?
yes.
Yes. Then
See,
this,
I want to argue.
we learned
this.
geography so early in school.
Dirt, I want to argue with this because if it comes down to a team, Florida Gators, which I despise to the T, if it comes down to them winning the national championship, I'm like, man, I still want them to be the team I hate the most to win. You know?
Well, yeah,
And
but-
that's what I would think. Milwaukee, that's your closest team.
No.
What else? Detroit?
I wish I had a projector so I could pull up a map and point to things.
Well, the Nuggets are done.
U.S. Colorado's like in the middle.
yeah.
Arizona's down here, and then like
Milwaukee's
up
way,
there.
Way up
the fuck,
there.
like
That's where,
right
like-
under the Great Lakes.
But you respect the sun more than you respect the different types of atmospheres you get, like in Milwaukee. Kind of that you would get similar. I mean,
Now
it's
it's
more
going to
similar
atmospheres.
than Arizona, right?
I'm gonna pick the team according to the weather.
I'm going with the Bucks. I was hoping that I would have a fellow staghorn over here come along with me, but
Sounds like you had a dog just like that, right?
man.
I mean, yours was a Chihuahua, but it was the same color as this bull mastiff, right? But it was the same color, so you had a dog just like that one.
Hey, it's
No,
all
we're-
about your pitch. Apparently, my pitch was off a little bit there.
Think about it as regions. Colorado aligns with the West.
Colorado's a lot closer, I would think. No?
Colorado's Mountain
No.
West.
No, Mountain West. Yes,
Come on.
it's not even close. Yes,
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
right,
can
it was.
easily drive to Arizona.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like the Colorado River runs through the Grand Canyon.
Wait, isn't there like the four corners?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's, yeah. Yep. Arizona's
it's
part of it.
Colorado,
Okay, I was
Utah, Arizona, and
New Mexico.
Mexico.
New
Yeah.
Mexico.
So I'm still working on my geography major too. All right.
Like the
gotta
same
go
river
there.
runs through the Grand Canyon.
Milwaukee
The
would
Snake
probably be closer to Chicago than
Yeah.
it would be to
Yeah.
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 I'm
I'm
You would have-
not even going to use what I
Milwaukee
normally
would
say.
be like if it was like Chicago or Detroit or Indiana, it would be that area.
Like the
I
Yeah,
Yeah.
Central time zone.
Yeah.
So
Damn it,
yeah,
Daddy.
next time zone over from us. Yeah.
All right.
All right. So what do you think? What do we think is happening here? What's going on with this
the
game?
Bucks are winning.
You think we're winning tonight?
That'll be their
They're
first
winning the series.
First time taking a lead in the series?
at an away game. This is home for Suns. Suns won both home games. So did the Bucks.
So it's actually they're actually playing Game 5 back in Phoenix. It used to be.
Right.
And then the next game's in Milwaukee, and the game 7 will be back in
I know, but
Phoenix.
before it was 2-2-3-2.
No. It used to be 2-3-2. That was 20 years ago.
No, it was not that long ago.
Yeah, it was 20 years.
That's
You
why
look
they say
Yeah.
like home field advantage because you end the game
It's
home field.
2-2. It's 2-2-1-1-1. Has been since like 2005.
Well, that would explain the lethargic play we're seeing because they are running. I mean, look how far they're traveling back and forth. We got to take a 3-day hiatus.
And the
I
time
wanna
zones.
see a
And the
2-day
time
game
zones.
spread. Yes, exactly. I mean,
the reason they do that now is because it used to be when it was 2-3-2,
Celtics,
then the
Lakers.
home field advantage could get that momentum going. So if you won 2 and then you lost, the 3 away games, then when it would go back
Guaranteed.
to the 2 home games,
Yeah.
you win that game, you get some momentum going, you win in front of your home crowd. It's like the momentum of it. So that's why television and marketing and money got involved, and so they were like 2-2, and then you're going to bounce back and forth 1-1-1.
No.
So they don't give you the opportunity to build the momentum. They want the series to go longer. They want more
want the
TV
money.
time. They
Yeah,
want
they
the
want the
money.
money.
Yeah.
no, I think that the momentum, which seems to be common here, which you're saying, is what we're busting up. I mean, if you got to travel fucking 6 hours by plane, take 2 days off, then try and play again. No, that's what's going on.
Where are you
If they-
flying to? You're in there for 6 hours.
Dirt. They're playing every 3 days right now. They're not playing
Right.
every 2 days like they
Right.
would in conference.
I know. Yeah.
And that's what playoffs are
Oh, so you
about.
think it's the days off that
Yeah,
are killing it? Okay.
I think the
I
day-
could.
I don't want that.
I could subscribe
I
to
want
that.
every other day. I don't want the finals to stretch out for 2.5 weeks.
Right. I know.
That's true.
I want to know what's happening.
I agree with that.
You know that
Well, see, it used to be before when it was the 2-3-2
Bucks
like
still
you're
win.
talking about. It was 2 days off the whole 7 games. So they played 7 games in 9 days back then because it was 2 home games, 1 day for travel, 3 games, 1 day for travel, 2 games. So yeah, they played 7 games in 9 days. Less days off, less days to rest.
yeah, it's more.
It was a faster
it's
paced
a game
yes.
momentum type of thing, which we're talking
And it was
about.
less money.
But
Yes.
anyways, I'm going with
Yeah.
the guy that's a Desitin from the Welsh, and that's Middleton.
Desitin is a medication you put on babies that have
Well,
diaper rash.
I've had that
So
before,
what
too.
word were you aiming for when you said that?
I don't know. Anyways,
Are we going to see Middleton on a Destiny
Middleton.
commercial?
In a Desitin commercial.
I'll be there for you. I'll be the Middleton to fill
Go
that
Bucks!
for you, all right? Oh, Middleton's going through it, man.
Todd.
Yeah, you're right. Man, I'm happy for it. I'm glad to see that name. I never see my name other side the offensive lineman, and all the Middletons are black, not white. Which is like, it's like, you know what? You support my brand, I got you.
Wait, isn't this Middleton black as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all are.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just trying to figure out why that was
No.
necessary to bring up, because how is it
because
different
there
now?
was a
It's like not
Middleton.
different.
There was
Yeah.
a Middleton offensive lineman.
Yeah.
Who was white?
No. No. That's why I know we're
Todd,
we're
just
all
stop.
we're all creative. Oh,
How many,
we're all
Todd,
together.
Todd, how many,
Drink the rest of your Jack.
Todd, how many white Middletons have you seen in professional sports? Is that a shorter list that we can,
Besides your fantasy.
Chris
you.
Middleton.
who's that?
He plays for the Bucks right now, but
I thought we,
He's black though.
it doesn't matter.
Todd.
We all come from the same loins.
I get that,
all
Todd.
Todd,
That
you
was-
just brought up the whole black and white thing.
That's what I was saying.
But there's no white Middletons. So
To
I don't
be
understand
seen
why
in
it
the
even got
future.
brought up.
To be seen in the future.
I mean,
when
I
the
can name
greatest
one
soccer-
for you right now. Is that when I was a kid, there was this guy in my
Ah,
neighborhood
don't
whose
talk about
dad,
Mickey.
whose dad's last name was Middleton, and when we were all kids, he was like the tallest guy in the neighborhood. He was like 6'2", and so when we would have pickup basketball
6'4".
games, we would try to 6'4". We would try to talk him into playing for our team so he could dunk on all of our friends, and it was fun. It was a good time,
On that 9-6 goal.
fun time. Getting Mr. Middleton to come out there and dunk on everybody. It was
I
a good
don't
time.
hate that. I love it. I mean, I'm glad that I have names. My name reaches through. It's not
Yeah.
like I've only
Go
known-
Middletons.
No. Not about
So
Middleton.
why do you think? What do you think it is about the Bucks that are going to win the series?
Their shutdown defense. Yep. Their defense is going to put it on them. We saw it in game quattro
Okay.
with Giannis's great.
I feel like they figured out
Aiden? Yeah.
the Suns' offense.
No, but they know how to shut him out. And the Suns are missing all their big men. Giannis isn't a big man. He plays anybody who wants to guard him. Suns are missing. Who are they missing? They're missing. Who's the
Ayton?
guy who got hurt? No, not Aiden. I can't think of the
Not
name.
DeAndre.
They're missing two major big men that are making them stretch them out. Crowder is now going to have to play a lot more minutes. I love Crowder. Crowder is a shooter, and as a personality to play against, he reminds me a lot about myself. Like, hey, I might be the greatest, but I'm gonna get in your face and I'm gonna shut you down.
Bursting news.
What's that?
Giannis is out for Game 5
Bull.
after entering health protocols.
Middleton's
we go.
got
That
it.
was 52 minutes ago.
That is bursting.
Ooh.
Good thing there's a Middleton on the team.
You say that. Hey, I said it.
I've
I
been
said
a-
it last year.
No,
I'm standing by it.
No, I've been a doubting Thomas of him all
Giannis
year.
will never hold up the NBA
No.
trophy while a member of the Milwaukee Bucks.
He is.
Prove me wrong. I'm not even a basketball guy. I'm just
feeling
saying.
way more comfortable now than I did last weekend when they were getting stomped out.
I think Chris Paul is on a do or die. This is my last shot.
Charles
Gotta
Barkley.
do it now. Yes. And he's carrying all those ghosts with him. He's got the ghost of John. He's got the ghost of Dan Marley and Jeff Hornacek and Charles
Danny
Barkley.
Ainge.
No, and then this
I
one
know,
says Giannis
that
is
shit-
starting.
Yeah.
I don't-
Giannis is not gonna. He's not gonna sit this out.
But-
he played through knee injury.
What she
and
said just now
I
doesn't
heard
mean
that. I
what
heard
she
that.
said doesn't give him a choice.
It doesn't
It
matter.
says health protocol. It means you came in contact with somebody who probably had COVID, and then it doesn't give him to say, "Hey, you came in contact with COVID. You want to sit this out?" Yeah, man.
Marshmallow.
Yeah, let me do it.
Are you spreading juju around this marshmallow? You spreading the fungus?
Bucks.
They spelled his name wrong.
That looks like. Does
I'm
he have
going
a
with the
brother
Bucks.
that plays
Who
on
you
the same
going
team with him?
I don't know.
I'll go with the Suns.
It says Thanasis.
Thanasis
Antetokounmpo.
Undipadoku.
Yeah.
Who's
It looks.
that?
Does he have a brother?
He has two brothers.
On
he
the
has two
same
brothers.
team, though?
No, he has one brother on the team, his older brother.
Okay.
Okay, so
Then
that's the
probably
one. That's
him.
him. Okay.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, Thanasis. The older brother of Giannis has been ruled out. He doesn't even. I didn't even know he was on the same team.
He is like the promoter.
There's probably a reason
No.
for that.
Have you never? Apparently.
Like, who the
Hold
hell
on.
is
Time out.
Yeah.
This is for flagrant foul. All right.
Flagrant foul.
Yeah.
Flagrant.
Hear me out, because the guy that you were talking about is Giannis's biggest motivator on the sidelines.
Okay.
Like he comes
He don't
out.
start though.
Have you watched any of these
Never
games
even heard of him.
where Giannis has to go take free throws and he's known to
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
and
9,
Giannis
10,
just takes
11.
it at 12.
Yep, every time.
If he makes it or he misses it, he loves it. And his brother comes over there and talks to him in a timeout. It's like, hey,
I never knew that. was his
you
brother.
need to get stronger. And he'll get up in his shit. And he's not going to be there, but Giannis going to show what's going on. Bucks are winning this. It's over with. It's 2 more games. It's over in game 6.
Okay. All right. I mean, like I said, I really pay very, very little attention to NBA basketball.
Clearly.
But here's the thing, though. That's better for me because I can just look at numbers and look at what's going on and go, I don't know. I just think this is going to happen.
This makes sense.
Yeah.
Chris Paul also feels like Charles Barkley, unfortunately.
And Giannis, when you look at Giannis's numbers,
I love Charles Barkley.
I watch him play and I'm like, yeah, he's fun to watch. But when I look at his numbers, I'm like, why is this guy a star? I don't get it.
Because he is a nightmare. He will shut you down. You ever
He
try
blocks.
He has the lowest field goal percentage
Who
of
cares?
any NBA All-Star in the last 30 years.
Yeah, says Ben Simmons.
He
right?
makes Dwight Howard look like Larry Bird.
Well, that does not upset me, Dirt, because you know what? I know why? He's the superstar. And if the superstar wants to shoot the ball, shoot the ball.
And
I don't have a problem.
if he's 18 inches from the rim,
Hey.
you're good as gold.
No, who cares?
All
Dirt?
right, Shaq.
Garrett, guess
Yeah.
where they're at right now.
I know.
Guess where they're at right now. They're in the final game because
I know.
they let this guy just get off.
Okay.
And if I ever do have a son, I am going to teach him the sky hook. I'm just saying. I always heard about that. I'm like, man,
Yeah, and I'm sure Bob Cousy's dad taught him the
man.
set shot too, but yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. I want a big guy. If you're gonna have a big guy that's gonna be the center of your offense, I'm gonna want him to be able to
Play
contribute
everything.
to the team outside of the fucking paint. I mean, let's look back at
He
it.
does.
Kareem, Patrick Ewing, Akeem Olajuwon, all great big men.
Whoa. Patrick Ewing, you can't put in that because he never won a title. You can put Akeem Olajuwon and
I'm
Kareem
speaking
in
English
there.
right now, right?
I know.
I said
But
great big men.
Yeah, Patrick Ewing.
Great big men. What did
Patrick
I say
Ewing
about
doesn't
Giannis
title?
have-
didn't win a title either.
He didn't win.
He hadn't won a title.
Who?
Giannis.
He's about to.
Yeah, and I'm about to win the lottery, motherfucker, but you see where I'm living right now. Jesus Christ, man. Like, I don't this is,
Todd, you got
I
it all
said
wrong.
great big
I don't
men.
think so.
I said great big men. Did I say great champions? Great big men. Great big men
Patrick Ewing's
contribute to
not a
the
great
team.
Shaq.
Great big man.
Okay, wait, you're going to give him that. Great
I'll
big
give-
man.
that's a great
I'm
big
not
man.
going to give him that. I'm not saying Shaq is a
Nah.
great big man. Shaq was a force
Dirt,
in the
you
paint.
got it all wrong.
What did Shaq always have? Every team he played for.
He had a terrible free throw shot.
Yeah, he
had
can't
an
shoot a free throw
inside
to save
move,
his life.
But he had a good point
What
guard.
did Shaq have?
He had a good guard.
Everywhere he
would
played.
foul everybody because he's so big.
In Orlando, he had Penny Hardaway. In
What,
Miami,
did he
he had
win?
Dwayne Wade. In LA, in Miami,
Oh,
yes,
he
he
had
did.
Kobe. Yeah,
In LA, he had Kobe. Then where did he go from there? He went to Phoenix,
Nah.
and then he went to
Cleveland.
Cleveland, and then he went to Boston. What did he have? Every single place he went.
A good shooter.
Somebody
A great
who
personality.
controlled the perimeter, and all he had to do was be the greatest garbage man in NBA history, and that's what he was. And he did that shit better than anybody.
heart.
That's different.
No,
Dirt.
that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad
Dirt.
thing because that translated to points and that translated to championships.
Dirt.
That doesn't make you a great big man where you can draw the defense away from the hole and give your guys an alley.
I
Okay,
argue.
Okay.
Yeah, he was, though.
Kevin McHale, champion. Robert Parrish, I'll give.
Okay.
I can't give Patrick Ewing. I loved him. I mean, don't get me wrong. But he just didn't have the final steps he had when he was at Georgetown to seal the deal.
What,
But is that his
was
fault?
it he in Space Jam 1?
It's not his fault. It's not his fault, but it's an accomplishment that he did not achieve.
Right. But I wasn't talking about greatest teams of all time. I'm talking greatest big man. And Patrick Ewing has, to this day, the highest field goal percentage of any fucking center in the NBA.
Wasn't he in
Today.
Space Jam?
Yes, he was. Yeah.
Yep.
He did.
And he was in Space Jam.
Because Patrick Ewing is a guy who
He had a good 15-foot turnaround, or
He
was solid. He was
he
scary
could
to
block
defend,
3
but-
shots a game, pull down 20 rebounds, and hit from 18 feet.
Yeah.
And that's your center.
Dirt. It all goes back to
What?
how are we judged on the titles we hold? Just like Tom Brady, if you want to talk about greatest quarterback ever, Tom Brady
Tom
clearly,
Brady.
he
Yeah.
clearly holds that.
Okay, you're right.
And greatest centers, that you still got to have that thing, man. And he was never able to obtain that.
So is
Charles
okay.
Barkley, same thing. I mean, I love Charles Barkley. That's my boon coon.
you should never say that again.
That's my
but-
head.
Yeah, I was
Hefe.
going to say you better edit
yeah,
that out.
probably don't say that again. So are we going to say Bill Russell's the greatest big man in NBA history?
I didn't say the greatest.
Well, you just did.
I did not.
He has 16 NBA championships, so he's the greatest, right?
Not in my lifetime, no.
Well, no, he has 16 NBA championships. You can't deny that. He's the greatest.
Dude, that was a
16 NBA
That
championships.
was a rigged
Todd,
market.
you're going by
Todd,
championships.
Todd, you're going by championships. He's the greatest of all
He's
time,
just
right?
going by big guys.
Yeah, I'm
going-
using your words. You said that. He's the greatest of all time.
Well, at least he
There we
has
go.
a champion.
We settled this night according
least
to
he
Todd.
has a title.
Bill Russell,
At least he has a
16 NBA
title.
champions, greatest big man of all time. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's so easy to do this. It's like crazy.
Bucks are winning.
I'm going Game 7. I think Bucks will win this game, and then Suns, and then Suns. I'm going
Suns
to
on
Game
the
7.
road in game
I think the
6.
Suns win it ultimately,
Yeah.
but how that happens, I don't know.
I'm just going because of my grandma.
Montana. Marshmallow, sorry.
Yeah.
Who you going for?
She's a Bucks fan now. I got
No,
her talked
no.
into it. Come on. I need somebody to strive with me.
I don't know. You were pulling shit out of your ass. So I'm gonna go Suns.
She's
Hey.
been here
All right. Dirt, it
for
doesn't
2.5
matter.
hours, and she's already got it figured out, man. I'm
Dirt,
telling you.
it doesn't matter, though. I pull out
It
good
doesn't
logical
matter.
shit out of my ass, right? It's not that bad. I mean,
Shit's still shit.
yeah, it still smells the same, right? That's
Same
what I'm
shit,
good at.
different pile.
Well,
I don't know, man. And again, this may be my prejudices from growing up as a kid, looking at the Milwaukee Bucks as seeing this as not a winning franchise. And keeping in mind, I have been since 1989-90 season a Magic fan, and I would love to see it happen, but I do not ever see the Magic as being a winning franchise. And the reason I don't is because the decisions they make as a franchise don't show me that they want to win a championship. So the Bucks just made this giant contract with Giannis and signed him to basically he will die and be buried in Milwaukee soil.
so
And I don't see them
locked him.
committing to doing anything with that franchise. I think that they just want a guy they can put on their billboards.
I got a question.
And that's it. And that's all I see happening.
I got a question.
Yeah.
So I know Phoenix Suns, they've never won an NBA championship. Have the
Correct.
Milwaukee Bucks?
Yes.
They have.
1964
When?
or something.
Okay, so way long
Before
ago.
I was born.
yeah,
Okay.
the original Kareem was
So that was the
Abdul-Jabbar.
last.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was named Lou Alcindor at the time. It was before he
He
committed.
played for the Bucks?
Yes, and in 1972 they won an NBA championship. So yes,
I thought he played for the Lakers.
40. But he did. He did.
That
But he-
was his rookie year.
He played for UCLA. Got drafted in
with
1970.
Oscar Robinson.
Lakers.
Yeah, and it was him and Oscar Robertson in the 70s, early 70s, 71 to 74. He played for the Bucks. His name was Lou Alcindor before he before he converted to Islam and changed his name to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Are you changing
wow.
your story now? You're telling history of the Bucks winning championships.
I asked the question, Todd.
And the Suns have none.
That's what I said. I said I know the Suns have 0, but do the Bucks have any?
Yeah, we do. We're gonna win this.
We? What is we? You got a mouse in your pocket, motherfucker? Who's we?
Todd's a bandwagon fan.
Whoa.
That's what
out.
he's doing right now.
Time out.
We have.
Does anybody know who Tom Brady plays for?
Yeah.
The
Tampa Bay.
Bucks.
Right.
I'm going with Milwaukee.
That's logical.
Based on that logic, he's also part owner of Jägermeister, I'm assuming.
Oh, good, great.
And
God.
and
Things are going good.
And he's also vice president of Realtree, I'm assuming. Or maybe Stag Cigars.
I don't like
know.
camouflage, first of all. I like to come out against camouflage.
Yes. But I mean, so Bucks won a championship in 72, like so did the Sixers in the late 70s. I mean,
Dude, the defense
what
of
does
the
that have to
Bucks,
do with anything?
The Bucks and the defense are going to shut them down. They're
Okay.
the best defense. Giannis has been the defensive player of the year how many times? A lot.
Like
Okay.
2?
Okay.
Milwaukee doesn't give up 100 points. A lot. Phoenix needs to
They
win.
they did the
Okay.
past 4 games.
Hardly. And as you look at percentages in the finals, it's going to go down.
Okay.
It's not.
Let's just be realistic here for a
I'm
second.
going to love to hear you guys when
Here's
the Bucks win. Nobody wants to join me?
No, I said the Bucks will win this game, but I
No.
think it's going to go to Game 7, and Phoenix is going to take it.
Okay, Todd, let's be realistic here. This is what this show is.
I'm willing to spend dirt
Okay,
again.
do you hear me? Your headphones working?
What?
This show is 4 assholes giving their opinion. And this is what the show is. At any point, it doesn't matter which asshole is what asshole, but this show every week is 4 assholes sitting at a table giving their opinion on shit.
Where are assholes and marshmallows?
What is the okay? I don't have. This isn't Pictionary. What is what is the term that people always use? Opinions are like assholes because everybody has one. So this is what this
I
show
thought
is.
that was assumptions. Assumptions make assholes
no.
out of both of us.
No.
I
That's
really
when you're
wish I could
assuming.
mute you in life, but so the thing about it is we can all give our opinions and we can all talk about stuff, right? But we don't have to start bringing up and trying to draw dots together like we're fucking Nostradamus and this is the fucking astrology. So if you think the Bucks are going to win, then guess what? Before this show comes on the air next week, we're going to know if you were right or not. That's it.
I don't know. With the
That's it.
elongated schedule, it might be difficult.
So that's it. That's all we got.
When
so
is Game 7? I'm going with the Bucks.
okay.
It already started. Or no, Game 6 started. Or I mean 5 started.
5 started, yeah. So that's what it is. That's the way that it goes. We all give our opinions.
I love
we
that,
decide
though,
what we're
about
gonna think.
basketball.
And then within a
Basketball?
week, we'll all find out who was who. Do you want to bet on the game? Is that what you were going for? You want to bet on the? Because by the time we come on the air next week, today won't matter.
Fucking goddamn cop.
So you want to bet? Do you want to bet on the full
Captain
series?
Obvious over here.
You want to bet on the full series? Because we got a game tonight.
I bet on it last week.
Okay.
I'm already committed to the Bucks. Everybody else was riding
Who
the
did you bet?
Suns.
Who did you bet with?
No, I picked the Suns, and I picked the Brooklyn Nets to be in the finals.
Okay.
Only one that picked that.
Okay.
Well, Suns are there.
Yeah. So you're half right.
Yeah, I'm half right, and I'm willing to bet the Bucks are going to take this shit home. All right? And y'all talk all that garbage, but I am the one who picked one to get there. Nobody else picked the Suns.
And now you're picking the team that you didn't pick to get there to win the whole
You challenged
thing.
me.
Okay.
You challenged me last week, and I'm not scared of challenges.
Okay.
And I'm going with the Bucks, and I'm going with my last name, Middleton. I ain't no bitch.
Todd.
He's going to win. He's a winner.
All right. So let's predict the score for tonight.
Score tonight is going to be... Man. I'm going to go 103 Bucks, 97 Suns.
103.97. Okay.
What do you got? All right. I'm going to
I don't
do
got an opinion.
Man, Suns are my team, though. I fucking hate going
What I
against
tell
them.
my grandma, because me and my grandma make bets. I just had to go against her.
Just go against grandma.
Yeah, all right.
Shout out, grandma.
Whenever you beat your grandma, do you call her the next day and just go, "What now, motherfucker?"
Whoa,
and hang the
whoa.
phone up?
You beat
You ever
your
do that?
grandma?
No, she
I
sends
don't
me
beat
stuff.
But did your grandmother ever
She
send you a
sends me
text?
big hunk bars, okay?
Your grandmother send you a text? Oh, Liz, I bet you're in that bed. Oh, you think you're hot shit. You don't know fuck, motherfucker.
you, Liz.
Yeah.
My grandma introduced me to lobster tails.
You don't know shit. I'm going to go. You said they start scoring lower, but I told my grandma, so I'm going to stick with it. 116 Suns, 120 Bucks.
Oh,
116,
all right.
120. Okay. All right.
Giannis, too powerful, man. Telling you.
But have you made a bet on the final series?
I already did last week. I picked, everybody was getting off on the Suns, and it upset me because I picked the Suns in the beginning.
Yeah.
And I never said nothing about it.
So
And-
you,
but
Well, I picked
everybody-
the Bucks in the beginning, and I'm going Suns.
No, you were going for the Lakers.
Yeah.
Which is in
Now
the
they're
Suns
done.
category. You're done.
No, I'm not.
hey, when I ask what time it is, I don't need the instructions on how to build a clock.
Dirt. All I'm saying is
I'm asking you, did you bet, yes or no, did you bet some money on the outcome of the finals? Who will raise the championship trophy? Did you make that bet?
we did that last week.
Who did you bet?
He said,
John. Sorry.
Marcotte. Okay.
Liz. And Danny.
no,
Oh.
it's Brando.
Danny
Brando.
wasn't here last.
Sorry.
Brando. Okay,
Rest.
they all said Suns, and you went Bucks.
That upset me because
Okay.
that was the team that I picked out.
I
the
didn't
gate.
ask that. I just said, did you make a bet yet? And the reason I
did.
asked that because if it hadn't been made, I was like, this is the greatest time
I
to
love
do it.
underachievers, man.
Okay.
And Bucks are gonna make it happen.
They're
They're
going
gonna pull together.
underachievers. You'd go Suns because they've never won.
That's a tough call. I mean, that is a tough call. I mean, man, I love KJ. I love Dan Marley. Them boys from the Suns always. Whew,
Yeah, that was like 30 years ago.
I
but
know,
anyway,
but they've never won it.
Yeah.
The Bucks have.
it's like, hey, I'm going to bring up stuff from 30 years ago as to why this team's going to win today. I get it. Trust me,
They're all
Todd.
dead.
I do get it. But those guys are not on this team. Liz, do you have a bet? Did you have something?
Oh, yeah.
You had
We
something.
talked about it, yeah. All right. So I will spin the wheel if I lose, but
What?
I don't want you to spin the wheel. So you're going Bucks
How
to
about
win the
she
entire.
spins?
No, not yet. This is going to be in the future.
Well,
Or I mean, we can do it now.
We
Okay, just
spin
listen.
now.
Todd, shut up. Okay, so if I win and the Suns win, you have to wear my Michael Myers mask that's signed by the entire cast and John Carpenter the entire time of our show. And if you win, you can
No,
spin the
hold
wheel
on,
for
hold
me.
on. Don't tell me
Wait,
what I'm
wait, wait.
gonna give.
This isn't a mask?
Ah. You know good looks when you see them, right?
You have to wear it the entire time.
Oh man.
It's like it was from the movie and everything.
only if I get to wear the Charlie Sheen jersey.
Okay, I'll put that in too.
All right.
But you got to wear the Michael Myers mask
the
the whole
entire
show.
time.
I will. Now we're talking
The whole
about
show.
masks.
And you gotta do like the looks too.
I got Kingston's mask at my house.
Oh, he does. Yes.
So when this goes down, we're gonna get you a pretty little tail. I want to see your lion tail flickering around
but I like Orlando
with the
City.
mask on. I don't care.
Okay,
I still want to see it.
all right.
I was
bet.
bogarting that for a while.
So wait, so the bet is
We're gonna mascot it out.
if the
here.
Bucks win, she's going to wear the Kingston mask
the entire show.
the entire show. And if the Suns win, you're going to dress up like Michael Myers in a Charlie Sheen jersey?
Yeah, I hope so. Like that's a great hockey player, right?
Can we do
And let's just like say that Liz has a movie worn jersey.
We think. Hold on.
Yes. From
he
Charlie
gave
Sheen.
it to me and it's 99. I don't
Okay,
know. And it's a
okay.
baseball jersey.
Which sounds like it might be the Wild Thing Rick Vaughn from Major League. That could be. We don't know. It could be anything.
I don't.
Yeah. It could be.
I want to know for sure.
I'll take a picture and send it in the group
There we
chat
go.
when
all
I
right,
get home.
all right,
so.
all right, all right. Okay,
that-
okay. That's a good.
It's big too. It's like a bigger jersey.
Wild thing. I'm sorry.
You
all right,
make
well,
my butt
that's
sting. All right.
I make my own butt stink, bro.
I
That's
said
what
All right,
sting
let's
like
go
sting
watch
with
this
a G.
NBA finals
Okay.
and this race.
All right, all right. So there we go. So the bet
Not
is
finals, but NBA.
Liz, Suns,
Bucks.
Todd Bucks, and we're gonna find out. But before we come on the air the next week, we'll know.
But he's going game 6. I'm going game 7.
You're saying
I'm
overall,
saying, yeah,
who's hoisting the trophy?
Tonight, the Bucks will win.
You're
the
saying
next 2 games.
yes, but you're saying
No.
the Suns are hoisting the trophy. He's saying the Bucks are hoisting the
Yes.
trophy.
I agree, but I think the Bucks do it in 6. She thinks that the Suns.
It's going to
win
go
in
to 7 because I think the Bucks will win tonight.
All right.
Home and go back to their house. Oh,
You never know. Crazier things have happened. For the man without a plan, Big T, Little Odd. Woo! The MVP of Ballbusters, the famous Liz Taylor.
Fuck you, Todd.
Our special guest tonight, Monty. I am your producer, Dirt McCoy. We'll see you next time.